afternoon. Here I am. I need to take my notifications off, especially what I should have done a little earlier because I had a phone call that interrupted, but it was a good phone call and I needed to have it, so it was just a bad time for it to come, y'all. I had a phone call. Okay. Afternoon. I am Lindell from Lindell's Craft Escape. And that's me, and I'm here live. I was writing, sorry about that. Let me put myself into a spot or two, because I didn't do that before. Pretty bad job there, y'all. Let's see if I could go into, yeah. Go into these things, and there we go. Into y'all, I'm a mess right now. Pardon me for a minute. How do I do that? Won't let me do that, will it? Oh yeah, it will. Okay, y'all, I'm trying to learn how to do the things, all the things. There we go. My phone is slow, like slow in Christmas, slower than Christmas. Y'all, I'm here. I'm sorry. It's me. I promise. I do promise. I must not. It's hard for me to do this from my personal, from my business page. So I was able to do one. I'm sorry about that, y'all. I was sharing. I was sprinkling out myself, trying to help here. Do not disturb is the first thing on the agenda. And do not disturb for an hour. We should be good. Let's put on the glasses that help me a little better than the other ones. They're straight arm. Oh, a little bit clearer. Good afternoon, everyone. That was my frame. This is Lindell. Well, y'all, I don't know what I'm doing here. Breaking everything I got, I think. I'm Lindell from Lindell's Craft Escape. Just before me was Miss Handmade with Love by Loretta. And after me, and I put it, I think, in the description, is Sustain My Craft Habit, Clever DIY Crafts and Upcycling Ideas with Jane and Sonia, two sisters. And I'm going to put some lotion on before I paint because it'll help. And I went to the Belk's department store today to see if I could find some of this lotion. It was a sample in a gift that one of those free gifts you get when you spend a lot of money. They're not really free. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me. Crafts by Julie. Welcome, Julie. Jackie. Welcome, everyone. Well, I'm trying to see the things here that I can see. Pat Hill, Judy Francis. First time. Welcome in, Judy. Hope that you will continue to follow and like and join and become a member or join the new beginnings, the new that's the wrong thing. Friday favorites is what I'm in today. Friday favorites, and this is December 20th. It's a Saturday. I am Friday. I need to go back out and start over, y'all. I need to start over. I'm so nervous again. Like my bicycle, I think it looks pretty. Look at that pretty gear thing that turns the bicycle. Welcome in. Hey, Loretta. I'm just stepping all over myself right now. Anyway, up after Jane with Sustain My Craft Habit is done. Amy with Designer Roadkill. 8 o'clock's a surprise. We don't know what that's going to be, but it's a surprise. And then at 9 is Christy's Crafty Cottage. At 10, Crafting with the Sassy Chicks, Deb 101, Sassy Chicks 101, and I can't wait. That will be the caboose. And then we had Corey with Creative Arts, and she did a beautiful job of her charger plate. And Giselle, sweet Giselle with your Craft Cottage. Thank you all for coming in. Hello, Tina. Thank you so much for coming in. I'm here. Okay, so I'm going to do this little thing and get it out of the way because it's one of those Dollar Tree sleds that you get. But this one had a problem. It's cockeyed. Look at it. I think it came unglued and got glued again. Hey, Nancy, welcome in. Oh, thank you. I don't know where I got the shirt. I don't remember. It's old. Everything I got sold. I made these, and I think I did a reel showing these. I made these, and I do these, and you probably can't see it, but his little nose is blinking. His little nose is a candle. It's a little candle, and I think that's cute. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and paint this. It's really shaped bad. Y'all, one of the runners is sticking up higher than the other. So I never was into sledding because we didn't have anything here in the South to sled. There was no snow or ice or whatever you need to sled. So I missed out on that stuff. I'm trying to think what we did. I think we did trash can lids sometimes when I was a young girl. When we would have once in a while that rare snow and have a snow day from school. Anyway, today is Friday. Y'all, I am in the wrong day again. Friday. And it's Friday Favorites. Our host and the person that is in charge of us in this group is Miss Kippy. And I love Kippy. I haven't talked to her in a little bit, but I probably I had a phone call. I had a phone call at when it was time for Miss Loretta to be shared out. I had a phone call, and it was an important phone call. It was a good phone call. So, but it took me off of the beaten path. So I'm really sorry. Hey, Kippy Kim Gale O'Hearn. That is her name. She's like me here on Facebook. I have on my personal name is Lindell P. Ivy Din because I am like wanting to get, the P is for my maiden name, Price. But I wanted to get every person in there that I could in my name. And so I am, that's my legal name now. That's my legal name. When I got married to Mr. Den, and I had divorced Mr. Ivy, but I have 3 boys with Mr. Ivy. So I wanted to make sure that I gave credit where credit was due. I'm getting myself in a mess, aren't I? Anyway, I am, we are pretty much friends with my ex-husband, and we do get together every so often and go out to dinner with my current husband and our youngest son, who lives here, moved with us from California to the south, and he got married, and after we came here, and he's now living in North Carolina, and he's a little chefy, so we have a cook in the house. So anyway, that's how my name got to be so long and extended on my personal page. This little sled, do you call it a sleigh or a sled? A sleigh is what gets pulled by horses, right? This is just a sled. This is like a simple child's sled. I'm not going to do this part of it for now. I'm just going to get what I have here dried. And there's a lot of glue strings in it. So I think they tried to repair it. No, I guess I better do that. They tried to repair it. It was $1.25 thing from that store, and I don't know why I'm just going to go ahead and do this because it's quick. I don't know why they didn't just toss it instead of trying to repair it, because there's glue everywhere. But it's okay. It's all right. I didn't see that. Maybe I repaired it. I don't know. Maybe it broke on me. I don't remember, but maybe it did. I just made one the other day, another one. So I have had 2 of these, and I actually stuck that other little one on my Christmas tree. So I now have 3 ornaments on my Christmas tree, y'all. Do you have your tree up? I'm pretty sure everybody's got their tree up. And let me see if I can talk to you. Hey, Robin. Everybody, I love y'all. I'm so happy to see you. Oops, on this Friday afternoon. Anyway, it's been a slow go with the tree. I first have a story about that, if y'all want to hear it. You might not want to hear it, but I'm just going to go ahead and share it because I think it'll be good, funny for you. November 9th, I went to another little town about 45 minutes away called Sumter, which has an Air Force base there for anyone that knows Shaw Air Force Base. I'm Lindell from South Carolina, by the way. Anyway, so I had one of my cousins, kind of distant a little bit. I think it might be her granddaughter. It was her granddaughter got married. And she had put some things on Facebook that she was trying to sell. They were the wood rounds, the wood pine-like rounds that we craft with, y'all, There were 8 of those. She had used them for her decor in her wedding. Now, I didn't go to her wedding, but, and then there were some other wood things. So anyway, I said to her, hey, Jessica, hey, Madonna, I love y'all. I messaged her and I said, I don't know if you remember me or not, but we met last May at the family reunion, at the Price reunion. And she said, oh, I know who you are. And so I said, I'm really interested in your things. And so, I don't need that brush anymore, and I don't need this. This is Dixie Belle paint, by the way, and it's called, and the color that was suggested to be by Miss Kathy Monty, who we want to keep in our prayers, was Barn Red, and I have loved it. I have absolutely loved this color. It has come in really handy. Now, I put lotion on my hands, so the paint should come off pretty easy. I'm going to put this back in its spot because I don't want to clean it up later. Now, so I bought these, so I met her. The story goes on. It's a saga. So I had met her, and he was her fiance then last May at the reunion. So I did. She lives in Sumter, and works there. So I met her in the Michaels parking lot in Sumter. What about that, y'all? Welcome in, everyone. Bit Kegel. Cindy. Hello, Cindy. Welcome in. So anyway, it's about a 45-minute drive. It's not that far, We live in a small town that has nothing, but I was going to post a picture later tonight of what the traffic was like when I went down today. Went down to the Belks shopping center. It's like, this is a small town. Where's all this traffic coming from? But anyway, I went there. I met her in the Michael's parking lot. I purchased the stuff. She had it in a box, and then we put it in the truck. And then I went into that Michael's, because I haven't been inside a real Michael's in several years. Trust me, I live a very simple life. In California, I was in Michael's every day almost, or every other day, or every sale, or everything I could find. I was in Michael's. But here, I have to drive too far to get to a Michael's. So I go to Columbia, which is, the Michael's is a little bit closer. It's only about 19 miles, so it's not too far. But this happened to be, since I had to meet her, I went in there. Well, it was November 9th. They were having sale. They had Christmas trees out front in the boxes. And I saw the tree that I wanted, y'all. A pencil tree. Because we have a very small, cramped up living room that we live in. We really live in it, y'all. And I needed something small. And I have like a 5-foot tree that I put on a table in front of the one window that we have in the living room. That looks horrible underneath there, but it's all right. It's going to be rustic anyway. Rustic and primitive and whatever. Vintage. It's vintage. Anyway, so I wanted to do this pencil tree, and it was a 7-foot tall, and it would have been just perfect in that area, in that spot. And I could still put my recliner back and not have to worry about anything. Well, so that's good. I went through the store. I found a couple of other items. And I still had cash money from our cruise that we had returned on. I didn't spend the cash money. You don't spend any cash money on the ship to start with, but we had cash money for Ensenada or LA or San Diego. In case we bought something at a shopping, boutique-y stuff or whatever we did. This is so crooked, y'all. Look at that thing. Look at that. It's crooked. Anyway, I think it's dry. So I used that money, and I don't know if my husband's here or not, but no, my husband's next door at the church putting fruit in the bags for Sunday, for church. Fruit into bags. Anyway, so I said, that's money I can spend. So I wanted that tree. So I spent about $150 that day. And I paid cash because I still had this cash money on me. And I paid cash. And I asked the little guy, the clerk, it wasn't real busy. And I said, I couldn't get it. It was too heavy for me. And the box was taller than me. So I said, I need that tree, the pencil tree that's out there. There's several bins of all kinds of stuff, garland. All this stuff was going on sale. I mean, I guess it was just that time that it was on. I don't know. Maybe it was the beginning, November 9th. I'm not real sure. But that tree was $49.99, and I wanted it. And it's pre-lit. It's all the stuff. So I said, do you mind to go get that and bring it in? So he closed his register. He had already rung up most everything. And he went out the store. Now, we live in, Sumter's not a huge town either. It's bigger than Camden, than my town, I think. But anyway, so he went out there, really nice young man. And he brought the box back in, and I paid for the box. And he carried it out for me once my transaction was done, and carried it out and put it in the back of my pickup for me, in the tailgate, in the trunk, or whatever you call that bed of the pickup, the bed of the pickup. So so that's that. Got that thing home. Husband wasn't really excited about that. He didn't. And I said, that was my money to spend it. However I wanted to spend it. Okay? That was our cash money, my portion. We both each gave ourselves $500 cash is what we did each to spend. I mean, and it was, you know, I should have just brought it back and put it in the bank. I'd have been in better, I wouldn't have been in so much trouble. Hey, Corey. Hey, y'all. I'm talking about this, I'm telling a story. So, so it sat in the living room in there from November the 9th in that box. And then finally Ray opened the box. He got a little bit excited about it. Finally, he thought, oh, I think maybe this is going to be kind of pretty. It's a pre-lit tree. And it's big. So he opened the box, and I said, I have a stand already that turns, because it's a Valerie from the QVC from 2018 that I've used every year. It made my tree turn, and it was going to make that tree turn. It was going to be beautiful. So we checked out the base of it. Didn't open that tree up. It was all bound up inside that box, y'all. Now, just keep in mind. And I'm doing, I'm telling a story here. This is way too much Mod Podge. Too much Mod Podge. And by the way, that was just a little bottle from the Dollar Tree, matte. And I am going to, this is the little vintage print that I want to put on it. This was a free download from the Canterbury Cottage on her YouTube. I found it. It was several years ago, but she has all of these links to download on Google, a bunch of vintage stuff. So anyway, and this is like, look how vintage this is. I've already traced the sled on it. Isn't that something? That's real vintage. So the story is that, okay, so we determined, he went and got the stand, the turning stand, rotating stand out of the shed, and out of the other Christmas tree box, and determined that one would fit. That's all we did. It was all tied up with raffia or some such stuff twice. So mind you, that's what we have. Now there's a picture on the box. I'm not real sure what I didn't see in that picture. I didn't see that picture. I mean, I looked at that picture, but I did not look at it. Clearly. Who would have ever thought? So last week, it sat from November the 9th until last week. And we had taken it out. It was in 3 pieces. It was laying on the floor over by my front door. We don't use that door. So we're in the South. We use our back door or our side door. That's how we roll. We're not in a fancy house. So anyway, oh y'all, the other night at 11:30, I said, I need to get the tree up. It's already December. We're already in the month and we don't have nothing done. So I got my stand and drug it over there to the window, and the bottom piece, and I put it in the stand. It's kind of heavy. I mean, it's bulky, heavy for me. So then I said, oh, I got to cut all these strings that are around it. Y'all, just imagine this picture. Just imagine it, because it wasn't funny then, but it's funny now. I cut those strings, and Ray's already gone to bed, so I'm up late. I cut those strings, and that tree went, the base of it went all over the place. I said, I can't even get my chair here in this corner at all. Y'all, it wasn't a pencil tree. It was just a regular big 7-foot pre-lit, beautiful tree. Beautiful tree. Oh my gosh, y'all. I mean, you would have had to see it or be there when I cut the strings, and it just because it's like hinged. So it just like fell all out. Y'all, hey, my friend Sherry Love, Laugh, Create, Craftique, watching. Please be sure and follow all the crafters that come in on their business page. Make sure you're following them and liking them and giving them some love. So this looks funny here, but I just think it's dry. It's just big globs of Mod Podge. We're going to go ahead and put this thing on here. We're going to cut it with water. So the bottom line, no, it's too, I can't do the bottom line anymore of this story because it's too for that. The bottom line is, or 20 lines above the bottom line, is that I put it back in the box as best I could. I was so upset. I was so upset. Y'all don't know how bad I was upset. So I told Ray, I said, we can't use this tree. We can't use it. Today's Friday, tomorrow's Saturday. I'm DJing. Santa's arriving at our little airport in an airplane, and I'm DJing with Christmas music. Well, I put the thing today on the marketplace, the Facebook marketplace, and there's a girl that lives about an hour and a half away that wants to come and get it. I'm selling it for $50. I paid $49.99. It was really more than that because there was some tax. So anyway, she said, would you take 40? And I said, honey, you know what? You know what? My husband would be really upset with me if I took less than $15 because it was such a bad thing that happened to me. So I said, how about 45? So she said she would drive here and get it. I said, well, if you have a child, why don't you come in time for the Santa tomorrow, and you can you can pick the tree up. I'll have it there where I'm DJing in this, pickup, and you can get it then. So I don't know, but I don't know if that's going to look right or not, but it's all right. So my other tree's up, the 5-foot one on the table, and there's very little done. There's 3 ornaments on it. There's another sled like this that I did the other day that has a vintage picture on it. And there is my 2024 Barbie ornament that came from Hallmark, and Ray's 2024 airplane that came from Hallmark. So we have 3 ornaments hanging on that tree. But I'm feeling really good about it. I'm going to get it decorated. I'm really going to get it decorated. I'm for sure going to get it decorated. So this was a quick project that I was going to do and get it done. And it's 4:25 already, but I have another thing. I'm going to wait just a minute for my, I forgot to turn it on, for that to heat, that thing, the heat tool, yes, the iron heat press, brake press. I was going to paint this. I did this a long time ago. I did this side of it. That was with a stencil, and I did a bunch of coloring on it, and I never did paint the back, but I'm not doing that in front of you. I have leftover coffee from today. It's ice cold, but that's okay. That's all right. So, this is a canvas, one of those canvas flat boards that you can get from, I got this one, I think, from Michael's, but you can get them, I believe, at the Dollar Tree, too. I think I've gotten some small ones. I made 4 marks at each corner that you can't see, but I used a friction pin, so they'll go away. I am going to put some rice paper on that. This was what I wanted to do really badly. Hark the Herald Angels Sing. And I'd like to paint it out, y'all. I did something the other day on a charger, a vintage piece of a Santa who was in a turquoise Santa suit, which, that's not real because what Santa wears turquoise? Welcome in, Diana Dunaway. You're new to me, I believe. Thank you so much for everyone that has joined. Please sprinkle out and help the thing. Isn't that pretty, Corey? Oh my goodness, look at that. I think it is beautiful. And I printed this on rice paper, and I got this from on Etsy. I was searching for something. And so my worry is what to do. I think I'm going to paint the back of this with the Mod Podge. let's do this little guy now since this is ready. That heated really faster than I thought it would. So this is not going to look the best, but it'll be all right. It's going to be okay. It's going hopefully on my tree. No, so I'm going to have 2 sleds on my tree because I put that other little one on there, and it turned out really cute actually. It has another vintage print on it, and it's like a deer and the deer on the snow in the forest, and it's really cute. So I was happy with that. I thought I just spit on this. I thought I just spit on this parchment paper. It's glue. Oh, mercy. So I hope that you all are ready for the holiday, for the Christmas. And I can't wait. We celebrate the birth of Christ here in a big way. And we know that that's not really the birthday. And I believe this is the first time in a lot of years I heard this on a news station this morning, that Hanukkah and Christmas are on the same day, I think. So that's kind of exciting, really and truly. But this smells really funny, y'all. You think it's burning? It smells bad. I think that, well, that's okay. It didn't die out there. Okay, we're good. We're in good shape here. We're gonna get that little tool. I have one of those things that sands from the Dollar Tree, the sanding blocks they call them. I wanted this to be ragged. It's the way I wanted it. Don't worry about it. It'll be fine, y'all. I wanted it to look that way. And you know, there's traditions. Everybody has traditions at Christmas, don't they? I mean, families have things that they do. It's such a family time. Well, my family, my boys, are like far away, and there's distress. So I have my youngest son, who's 41. We're going to go up to Charlotte, North Carolina, and spend Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and come home the next day after Christmas with them. And it's with her grandma, and see, I could be her grandma because I'm just a little older than her grandma. She's young. With them, and we're gonna do their traditions. So we're gonna celebrate with them in their traditions on Christmas Eve. They're gonna have little gift giving and games, and build a gingerbread house. I think that'll be fun. I did that with my grandchildren, my twins. I think I did that with in one time. It wasn't my thing. The kitchen's not my thing, so stuff that goes with the kitchen just doesn't come natural to me at all. Okay, so let's rough it up a little bit all around, and we're done. We don't have to do anything else but put the string back on it, and we have managed to create a sweet little deal here. Let's just clean up that. I think a sweet little deal. A little deal. Y'all, it's a sweet little deal. So, how does that work? Oh, it goes this way. I am slow when it comes to puzzles here, too, so I'm not real good at that. So we have that, and we have that. And I actually have my glue tool, I believe hot. I think I'm hooked up to 1,000 wires here, but I'm going to just put a little bit of a little greenery thing that I pulled off of I saw Loretta did this. This was off of a candle ring or mini wreath that they had at Hobby Lobby. They were selling them, and I bought several of those. They called them mini wreaths, and there's like, I have one with red berries, and I had one with this that was this kind of greenery, and I had one that was frosted. So I have pulled off of those over the crafting days here, and that looks a little bit strange, but that's okay. That's all right. We're going to, I put a bell on here. Not that that makes any difference, but you know, let's just do a ribbon, a little gold ribbon. I used this on another project the other day, and this was what's left of it, but it somehow really just went perfect with that project. So I decided, let's just get rid of the last little bit of it that's left, and it'll be perfect with this project. You can imagine all kinds of things in your head here with crafting. I'm going to make it a fancy bow. Oh, I hear my husband. But I wanted to, let me see. Let me see how we do this. We're probably going to have a mess here is what we're going to have, because this is not going to work. It's all right, though. It will be done in a minute. We'll be done in a minute. And we're going to work this little angel out. I'm probably just making a big mess here. Leave it to Lyndall to do something strange. Now I've just decided just wrap it all up here and be done with it. It won't make that much difference at all, but we'll have it here. Let's see. The glue could be hot, so we have to be careful there. I don't know what my plan was to do there, but it's not what it's cracked up to be here. All right, let's see. We're just going to put it down and leave it. That's just not the thing we wanted to do. A piece of twine might help. Hi. Did you go put fruit in the bags?
We made 105 bags.
Oh, good. Very good. There's going to be 105 people that are going to be happy to get fruit on this coming Sunday, huh? Okay. That's my husband. Okie dokie.
The show starts at 7.
You need to go get a shower.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Go get a shower. We have a show tomorrow, too. Santa's coming in. I was mentioning that. So, okay, so you can't see the greenery. It's all done. We're done. We're done. We don't need to see. Don't even look. Don't even look. Let's go with this little, let's go with this. I think I'll just put this parchment paper down and use it to decoupage this, this print. All right, y'all, I have never done it that way. Thank you for the hearts. That's horrible. We'll redo that. We'll redo that. I am so sorry about that. That looked horrible. But once I was going with it, I couldn't stop. I just kind of couldn't stop. It just happened, you know. Oh, we don't want to use that one. That's the one I painted the sled with. We better just get a different. We just better get a new. I wonder if this will work okay. Let's just get a new. I don't know. Y'all, I'm a little bit at a loss right now I've not done this before. I've always just put the decoupage on the medium or the stuff on the item. I'm thinking I don't like this roller on here either, so y'all usually do this. Do people do it this way? I know I've seen people putting decoupage on the back of their things. Hey, welcome in, Lee. River Hill Crafts. Hello, glad to have y'all. Come on in and sit a spell. I've already told the story, so there isn't much left. There isn't much left of this show, y'all. Not much left because the story's done. I'm looking for a bigger brush. Okay, here we go. I do have something else I'm working on, not doing it on a live or anything like that, but y'all see these little shoes. These were my son, that son I was talking about that lives in North Carolina, that 41-year-old baby of mine. These are his dance shoes. I'm making him a shadow box for Christmas. Look at that, y'all. There he was when he was in the Nutcracker. Well, he wore a Nutcracker. He had a Nutcracker t-shirt on for that picture, but oh, those are his little... He was the only boy in the tap class. But he was also in the Nutcracker. A mouse. I don't remember something. The instructor for their group was a fairly well-known from the huge ballet world. And this was in California, in Stockton, California, actually. And she was an excellent teacher, so he just didn't stick with it. He never did do a lot of that stuff, so. All right, y'all, I don't know about all this. I just feel like this isn't right. I just feel it's not right, and I feel like this tool is yelling at me. I'm going to put some on here. We got to hurry. Oh, yeah. We must hurry. It doesn't really matter. Now, I could paint, my idea is to paint this out so that I learn, Corey, how to do this. And I did that charger the other day, and I was blind as a bat with that. I mean, I was flying by the seat of my pants, and y'all, that thing turned out really pretty to me. If you look at it up close, it might not be, but it turned out really nice. Where I put an image down and I painted it out. I don't know what that's called. Maybe it's not called painting it out, but that's what I did. I took the colors out, and that's what my friend Kathy Monty does, and I've seen do. And then Corey, I've watched Corey, I believe, and if not Corey, Designer Roadkill. Amy with Designer Roadkill, and she's up after Jane. Jane's after me tonight. Sustain My Craft Habit. She has a big name in her page. She's Sustain My Craft Habit, Clever DIY Crafts and Upcycling Ideas. And then I wrote General Wholesale. What was that about? Vivian LA. Oh, that's something. That's someplace I got to look for something I can buy. Something I can buy. All right, now I've probably got a mess here. Y'all, are you cringing yet? Okay. All righty. Well, that changed colors there, I think, a little bit. Ooh, buddy. Let's see. We want to get it. I made the marks where I knew it would be perfect, pretty perfect for if I use the mat or not. The mat to go under the frame. I haven't told you about the frame yet, y'all. I did the frame. That was what kept falling. This was a plastic frame. Plastic. And I patinaed it a little bit, and I'm going to put some gold on it. I'm going to rub it, buff it. I'm going to rub it, buff it. Anyway, I used Bonding Boss because it was a gold and a bronze shiny plastic. It's plastic. So I put some Bonding Boss on it, and then I used patina. One of the paints, like a deco art or something, one of the little bottles of paint, patina color. And then I did something else over it. And then I wanted to rub it out with some gold. So I think it'll be really pretty because the, I'm going to try and get this to work right, y'all. The Hark the Herald Angels Sing is in gold. So I think it's crooked. So we're just going bad right off the bat, but that's okay. We're not going to worry about it this moment. I'm going to put some heat to it, and I need a cellophane baggie. Let me see. I have card sleeve. I have things that you put cards in. I believe I've heard I could do this without tearing it. Y'all, I am not an expert at this. I am so not an expert. There's a lumpy bump right there. I don't know what that's about. Hey, it's going on. It's going down okay. I'm okay. The color didn't mess up too bad over here where this beautiful midnight blue sky is. I have color for that too. I'm happy with this. It'll be fine. Wrinkles are fine. It's not really wrinkled. Y'all, it looks pretty good. I'm like thinking I didn't do a bad job. I did okay. It's fine. I know y'all can see that. You probably think I'm lying, right? But I'm not. That's mica powder. I was going to use that in some way, but not now. So let's see. This is going to be... So now I think I watched Amy. I don't know if she dries that stuff or not. I need to really watch things because I'm not good. I'm not observant like I should be at things. Let me get some wet wipe here and clean this up because I made a mess with that lid. Okay. So I am using, for anyone that's not aware, I'm a designer with Chalk Couture, so I love to take that product and play with it. And I think I better get that out of here. I think it's time to throw away my little roller brush because it's not doing good. I hope you're all having a wonderful day, and it's getting, thank you, Madonna. Thank you, Corey. Oh, Corey, that means a lot. That means a whole lot coming from you. So I'm supposed to take a bunch of brushes and start painting. And I'm going to use some water, distilled water. And why not this little doodaddy here? I think I did this the other day. I believe it's the way I did it, and I think it turned out okay. We're going to put some of this. This is called, it's not available, but it's called Shimmer Moonlight, and it's really pretty. It's got flecks of gold in it. So I thought it would be perfect, of course. And I'm going to go ahead, and because I remember that we just mix stuff up, like we mix it up good. Let's see, can y'all see? You can't see very well, can you? I need more craft space. I really do. I need a whole new everything. This table is an excellent, it's a high-rise, it's an up and down table with 2 drawers. It's a Husky, and I won it in my other job. It was, I did something, and my name got on the wheel, and I just happened to win it from my sponsor, and it has been a godsend. But I'm poured into my little room here, y'all. I got a screen over there, and covering up a multitude of stuff. In fact, the other day I had to come back. I did something anyway. I was alive, and I came back and did a rerun. I mean, a redo for a fill-in for something. Anyway, I had the screen there like it is right now, my first time that I came on camera. When I came back, I didn't have it there. I don't know if anybody noticed that or not, but it's okay. Oh, it's a paste. Yes, yes. Oh, Corey, yes, it's paste. Look at that color for you. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? I don't know if you can see that or not. I see things in the camera. This is actually, this is Shimmer Couture Teal. And I believe, I'm not a good spokesperson here, but I believe the Couture Teal itself is a signature color for the company. I'm not sure, but I don't know. I don't want to say things wrong, y'all. I don't want to say things wrong. So I have some bubbly, which is like a champagne shimmer type of thing. I have some fresh. See, these colors I'll see around this picture, y'all. And I did this with that Santa the other day, and it worked out. The fresh is a really pretty color, too. Now, they're all similar, and I probably don't need this much because I'm kind of spacing them out so they look like that. Like that. I can't do anything right. I want to try this, though, because I have watched it done, and I'm amazed at it. I'm just amazed. I am. To watch artists do this. And then this is Glacier. And this is, of course, what you would think. It's like another shimmer. Beautiful shimmer type of thing. So it's going to have some pretty with it, you know. This little angel, isn't she sweet? Oh my gosh, she's so sweet. I'm going to put this right here because it's closer. So the palette is kind of like that. I think it'll be good. I really do. And then, y'all, this is something from my other job that I used to have, which was with Stampin' Up. Y'all, I've been a crafty person all my life, I believe. I was born crafting. And this was a Vegas gold, and you hear it's got a little bead in it, so it's like a liquidy. We used it, I don't remember that I used it on creating cards at all. I mean, I think that's what it was for. And this is a frost color, but it's just a white frost. I don't think I'm going to use that. So I'm going to get started. And what I did before with my little Santa was I used one of these things. So this one is wet already. So I am going to bounce him around a little bit. Oh, let's see. Okay, y'all. Oh my goodness, I choked myself. I can't drink that cold coffee. That's good. I could go all the way out because nobody's ever going to see that because it's going to be in the frame. But you see what I'm doing. Can you see what I'm doing, y'all? I don't know if you... I think it needs to come down a little bit. I need to cut my head off just a tiny bit. Okay. Now, I pounced on that charger the other day. This is not going to look right because I don't know why, but it's not. Why isn't it dying? Why is it doing that, y'all? Whoops. I have a little bit on my finger here. It's like, oh, that's where the Mod Podge is. I'm pretty sure. It's okay, though. It'll be fine. I'm going to work it out. I don't know what I'm doing. There's gold stars in here, so I'm going to make sure that I don't lose that, the gold thing. Now, can't I just continue on with... That's a grayish color there, to me. Little gray. Let's see if we can put some eucalyptus in it and make it look different. This side, can you see? No. It won't matter. It's going to all be behind the frame anyway. But I wanted to do this. I really did. I wanted to do this. So if somebody's telling me what I'm supposed to be doing, I'm like, you know, I don't know. But thank you for watching. I've lost my viewers, y'all. I guess I got boring. I'm real sorry about that. But it'll be okay. Now the rice paper does tend to, this is not really rice paper. This is mulberry paper. And it does tend to start tearing when you get it too wet. I don't know if that happens for other people or not, but it did with my little Santa on the charger plate. But it was okay afterwards if it turned out fine. Oh, we don't want to do that, but we want to do... I'm mixing colors. I do not know whether I should or not, but I am. And all I'm doing here is just kind of, you're not going to see this anyway. I don't know why I'm doing it, to be honest with you. But I wanted, this is a good practice, right? Right? Good practice for me because I'm just putting some water here so I can gather some water and keep this from all drying out. And then wind up with, what am I winding up with? I'm just... Since this is, the charger plate was a little different because this was a solid plastic surface that took the paint kind of nicely, but it's okay. It's all right. I thank you all for coming on and watching and spending the time that you did spend with me. I love you all. I appreciate you. Hey, Amy, how are you? Well, see, Amy, I'm trying to do an Amy thing here, but, you know, it's just what it is. It's a Lindell thing. It's turned into a Lindell thing, not Amy. Amy is really good at this kind of stuff, let me tell you. But I still think I was proud of my Santa the other day. I think that one turned out kind of nice, and I had no idea what I was doing. Now, this is really messed up bad. I'm telling you, messed up bad. The colors are wrong, so we really just need to take this bubbly and just go around with it and quit doing all the blue stuff, I guess. I got so much blue on the brush, or on the little sponge thing here. Now we're getting somewhere. It's all right. It's okay. It's all right. It's all right. It's okay. It's all good. It's all good, y'all. Look it. Nobody will want this but me anyway. This will go really nice in the bedroom there, the color-wise, with the Santa that I already have there. I need more water. That water's dried up quick. I don't have the heater going, but it sure did dry up quick. I'm putting that goldish, kind of goldish bubbly on here. Now in a minute, I'm just going to go around it with, I can't talk and walk. I'm going right around the edge with the gold in a minute. And I did that with this brush as well, and it came out kind of nice. This is just looking pretty bad, but it's okay. It's Lindell's pretty bad. That's really white right there. But I'm just taking it out to, I'm making a little blue in it. The colors are so many. Oh gosh, y'all, she's so pretty. I'm not messing her up. I'm really not. I promise I'm not. I don't know what I've done here, but here's what I've done. I'm scared to look at it right on, but there's what I've done. Pretty bad. It's okay. But listen, y'all, when it goes in this frame that I've painted that's going to have gold in it as well. Let's see if we can do this just a little bit. and see. I don't know. I could be all wrong about this, but we're going to go ahead and give you a little show here, a little tiny bit of a show. Maybe not. Well, look, okay. We're not going to do this. This over here is pretty bad. That's pretty bad. We're going to go over that with gold, y'all. We have to fix that. That is just angry looking. That's angry up there, isn't it? It's not beautiful, but it's okay. Oh, yes, I have a couple of errands, but they weren't the right thing for me. I need to, y'all, can I just, wonder if I can, this stuff's a little bit thickish because it's old. I was a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator for 7 years, and this was probably early on. I want to, pounce over here. Oh, my word, I like it. I like it. Let's get some on here, though. I like it. I'm going to like it if I can get it on there. I'm sure I have some more other medium or whatever you call it, whatever this is supposed to be called. I'm trying to get rid of that darkness there. It's got a little bead in it, and I'm shaking it up, but it's like there's a glob in there of it. Oh, my word. Mercy. The gold makes a whole big difference. Is Jessica still with me? Hi, Jessica. Thank you, sweet people, for joining. Oh, that's pretty in depth there. Maybe we should go a little easier there. Oh, there's still enough on here, I guess, to. I think I better use all of the deal that's left, probably. But hey, it was sitting here for years on a shelf, never being used. Why not just use it? I think that's. I got a little carried away with that blue, that midnight shimmer blue or whatever. That was, I have some white clouds here though, let me tell you. White cloud, the Indian chief. So please stay tuned. I gotta go. Bye-bye, y'all. Love you. Bye-bye. We didn't finish, but we will finish it up, and I'll post a picture of it. Thank you so much for joining me. Bye-bye.